Hey, Dan Meyer here, and I'm back again to talk to you about more do's and don'ts of going live. And today's tip is basically, I want you to think about how to create a pleasant ambiance, right? What's behind you and around you? What are your viewers seeing besides your face? Are they seeing something that speaks to your stream? What are you trying to accomplish with your stream? For me, it's pretty simple, right? Talk about my business, virtual staffing, right? It's global. It's something that speaks to me as a person that is the face of my business. I'm knowledgeable. I've got experience. I'm trustworthy, right? So what do I have? A banner of my company, a map, and a bookcase, right? So I think about my ambiance that I want to create, right? Well-lit room with natural light, simple white background. It's what I need for me, right? But if I was doing some kind of entertainment live, if I was trying to really get people excited about watching me sing or dance, it'd be a whole different background, right? Different colors, maybe some neon lights, different type of shading. You really want to think about what you're doing in the total ambiance, right? So basically, you can decorate your room or your space however you want. But again, you're going to think about what will make your audience most comfortable watching you. What will put them in the mindset that they're actually in that room with you having a one-on-one conversation. That's what you want to create, right? So if you're doing your live and you're trying to actually, be someone who's successful, you're going to have some kind of background that looks professional, right? Now, if you're trying to go for corporate, it should be in some kind of office. If you're trying to go for small business, a home office is fine. If you're trying to go for entertainment, it should be something that looks like a stage or a club. If you're trying to showcase your talent, you want to make sure that you have your instrument or your dancing ability, something that you can demonstrate. People got to see what's around that, right? So a lot of successful broadcasters do this. And a lot of ones that aren't successful, it's because they broadcast while they're walking down the street, or they broadcast from their bed, or they broadcast from somewhere where it's dark and there's not good lighting and not good sound. These things can kill you, right? So if you really want people to feel alive and part of your live, then you need to make sure that they are feeling like they're in the room with you. So think about your room. Is it inviting to your audience? If it is, you're awesome. If it's not, you got to make some changes to make your ambiance fit your style of your whatever you're trying to do, right? So that's my tip for today. I'll be back again soon with more tips, more do's and don'ts of going live. Hey, Dan Meyer here, and I'm back once again to talk to you about going live, sharing with you some tips based on what I've researched, what I've discovered, watching a lot of people that are performing live, looking at different blogs and websites, understanding different people's YouTube channels and what they're doing on things like TikTok and Twitch and different platforms to really understand how people are trying to engage in a real-time environment. So the goal really is to create the ambiance, to create the illusion that your audience is with you, right? That they feel they're in the room with you. And one way that you have to be thinking about this is what attracts them. And that's what you make the cornerstone of your promotion aspect, right? So you always want to be promoting your live. That's my tip for today. Always be promoting your live in everything you do, right? So if you are trying to grow your business or expand your reach or really deliver a bigger impact to your audience, then you need to always be thinking about your live, right? And things you do should feed people to watch you when you go live. You should have a clear schedule. Let people know loud and clear when they can find you. It should be across social media. You can do things like have a Facebook fan page. You can have an Instagram page. You can even set up things like a LinkedIn account, a Twitter account, all things for one purpose, to let people know, hey, I'm going live, or hey, I just went live and here's a recording, or things that you can do to let them know that you're always out there. So when they have time, they can consume your live, right? So it won't always be live. Sometimes it will be recorded, but mostly you want people to come to your live when you're actually doing it, right? So that's where you have to be really good at promoting. You want to make sure that you market it like any other business markets it, right? Know your target market, know how to reach them, know what platform they're on, know what times of the day they're actually going to be available to go live, and that's when you market to them, right? So you really want to think about your upcoming live shows and lay out a strategy, lay out a marketing plan. This is one of the things that I think can be the most effective with a virtual assistant. I don't talk about that a whole lot, but one of my businesses is virtual staffing, right? And a VA, if you're trying to figure out how to optimize the effectiveness of going live, having a VA be there before you go live to help kind of promote it, during the live to help you manage the flow of people, and after the live to continue to promote it, promote the next one as well as promote viewing of the ones you just dropped. Those are things that you can do, right? So think about how you can really promote your live. What is your marketing strategy? What is your plan to let people know exactly when you're going to be live so they can come and check you out? So that's my tip for today. I hope it helped. I'll be back again soon with more do's and don'ts of going live. Hey, Dan Meyer here, and I'm back again with another tip on going live. Some things that I do when I go live, but more importantly, what I've learned that people that are really good at having great followings on live broadcasts are doing to make sure that they're successful. One of the things they do is they back up everything. Now, there's two ways to look at backup. People always think of back up your files, back up your media, make sure that you save things to the cloud. That's true if you want to be able to repackage and repurpose your live. A lot of people will actually record their live and then put it on some place where people can find it. Like maybe you record live on Facebook, but you feed it to YouTube and then you have it stored on your YouTube page. Or maybe you put it behind your subscription service. Or maybe you're sharing it across any kind of media, whether it be traditional, TV media or social media. Regardless, you want to have those backups in place. That's the easy part. The part that's not so easy is actually having backups in place when you are going live. People don't think about this. Have a backup mic, a backup bulb for your light. Make sure that you're having your laptop fully charged. You have a backup power source. What if the power goes out? Do you have a battery? All these things can make a difference, right? If you're going live, you want to kind of always have a backup plan. So back up everything. When a mic fails in the middle of a live, or if your battery dies in the middle of your live, you're going to not only ruin your audience's experience, you're probably going to lose them because they're not going to think you're dependable. They're not going to be able to count on you to deliver quality content. That's what they're looking for, right? They want to be educated, they want to be entertained, they want to be informed, they want to be part of your life. You will fill a niche for them. They are coming to watch you because they like you and they want to interact with you. And they can't do that if things fail. So back up everything. That's my tip for today. I'll be back again soon with more do's and don'ts of going live. Hey, Dan Meyer here, and I'm back for another tip on how to be successful with going live, right? So this tip is basically something I've talked about a little bit before, but I want to focus in on always starting on time, right? You can't really blow this one. If you want to really develop a consistent, loyal fan base, you have to be able to be there when they want you. Now, they may not always be able to watch you live, but they'll know you're going live and they'll miss you. They'll think about that in the back of their mind that they're missing your live. It will build a sense that they need you, that you're going to be there for them, and they feel bad about not being there for you. So it actually works really well to have that schedule and be on time. If you're 5 minutes late, 10 minutes late, 15 minutes late, you're going to lose more and more people, right? Every couple minutes you're missing your mark, people are going to be more likely to say, oh, you're not serious about this. Or, yeah, I like you, but I got better things to do. The only way to keep them coming back on a regular basis is to make sure that you start on time every time. And you got to make it your priority, right? It should be your top priority to do your live, especially if this is your way of making money. If you're trying to drive your business traffic through live, if you're trying to do live to be able to get sponsorships or be able to get people to contribute to whatever cause you're a part of, however you're trying to make money online, if it goes through your live feed, be on time, right? Respect people's time because they value it and you should as well. So one of the key things that I think about when I schedule my lives is that I do it when people are going to be around, right? So you always want to make sure that you know your target market. You understand when they are most likely to be online. So who is your most important client? And when are people like them going to likely be able to consume your content live? Right? So if you, for example, if you live in the Philippines and you have a client in the Middle East, you want to be going live in their evening, which is not evening in the Philippines. If you have a client in the West Coast like California, and you're always going live at 8 in the morning, and you're on the East Coast, they're never going to see you because they're still asleep, right? So you want to think about these kind of things. When you go live, you want to make sure that you're effective in knowing when the best time to go live is. So that's my tip for today. Always start on time and make sure it's the right time. I'll be back again soon with more tips on how to be successful when it goes to going live. All right, Dan Meyer here to talk to you again about going live, some do's and don'ts. And this is one of the tips I picked up from a really popular YouTube star about what they do when they live stream versus record. And it's one of those things that really sticks in my head. And they said, don't hold back what you love. Right? Always be positive. Think about the quality of your stream because you're not thinking about your quality. You're thinking about your viewers' quality. Your internet connection, having a good camera, good lighting, good content. These are all things that you need to be able to deliver, and they should come from your heart, right? They should be something you enjoy doing. If you have any talent, don't hold it back. If you have any gift to share, any knowledge that you want people to learn from, you have to be able to deliver that. That's what you love to do, so do it live, right? Put it out there for the world to see and benefit from, and people will start following you, right? That's how you grow a good community, by being from the heart. No matter what you're talking about, no matter who you're trying to speak to, no matter what platform you're using, you're going to be able to develop a loyal following if it's coming from the heart. It may take a while to find the right people. It may take a while to figure out the exact format, the style, the ambiance, everything you want to create. But once you get that all right, you're going to be successful, because that's what's key about everyone. I studied about every platform they're on, whatever they're doing, they're really able to make people feel the love they have for what they're doing. So whether it be dancing on TikTok or gaming on Twitch, when you see people's passion, it's exciting and you want to be part of it. So that's my tip for today. I'll be back again soon with more do's and don'ts of going live.